Hello, please watch and read along. Our first book is called Health Nuts Land in California, Our First Mission. The planet Nuttonium is far, far away. The people there look a little different than you and I do. The people on Nuttonium call themselves health nuts. Everyone's health is important. The health nuts were watching Earth through a large telescope. They noticed that some children got hurt and some were even crying. The health nuts decided to visit Earth and make it a friendlier place to live. 15 health nuts and a dog boarded their spaceship and flew to Earth. It was a hot summer day, so they landed on a beach in California. The health nuts are on a mission to save Earth, one child at a time. They need 5 children to help them on their mission. There will be a contest. The winners are required to exercise, eat well, work hard, and help others. Dr. Pistachio announced,
Congratulations! The winners are Tess and Todd, Tanya, Tomas, and Danny! You are now official health nuts. Please join us as we make Earth a safer place to live. We start in the morning with a history lesson.
Health nuts, we are in California.
explained Professor Pecan.
The state bird is the quail. The state fish is the Garibaldi. And the state mammal is the grizzly bear. To the west is the Pacific Ocean and many miles of beaches. Our job is to protect marine life and people on the beach.
Hi, I'm lifeguard Bobby Beechnut. Sometimes people get careless and need our help. We need to get a partner, spread out, and be alert at all times. Todd, please release the Dragonfly iCam. Get your video watches and your gizmo packs. Good luck.
Tanya and her partner, Ronnie Brazilnut, walked down to the water and looked for any unusual activity. Tanya spotted a beached mommy whale in the surf. Tanya yelled,
It's time to apply the female whale-tailed parasail.
She reached into her gizmo pack and pulled out a rope attached to a parasail. Ronnie Brazilnut grabbed the rope. A strong breeze picked up Ronnie Brazilnut and allowed him to slip a lasso over the whale's tail. The parasail filled with air. The whale began to slide gently back into the ocean. The whale shook her huge tail and the rope slipped off. She swam off with a smile on her face and waved to the crowd with her giant fin. Tanya was proud of herself for rescuing the beached whale. She waved goodbye as the whale swam out to sea. Tomas glanced at his video watch and noticed a child crying. Tomas and Coach Coconut raced over to the tide pool area. The boy was crying because a crab had attached itself to the boy's bathing suit. Tomas reached into his backpack and pulled out his crabber-grabber rear-end friend tide pool tool gizmo. It locked onto the crab and wrestled it to the ground. Finally, the crab gave up and crawled away safely. Now the crab is free to scurry out to sea. The boy stopped and said,
Thank you, Health Nuts. I feel a lot better.
Todd joked.
Maybe with that pinch, you'll grow an inch.
Back on the sand, Officer Wally Walnut noticed a little girl all by herself. He asked, Where is your mommy? She replied sadly,
I don't know, and I think I'm lost.
Officer Walnut said, Don't worry, my dog Waldo will find her. He's my lost and found hound. Waldo approached the girl and used a quick lick, smell and tell method. Waldo detected her mom's odor on her skin. Waldo got excited and was soon hot on the trail to finding the missing mom. Seconds later, they found her mom. She wrapped her arms tightly around her little girl and Waldo too. Mom said,
When in the water or on land, I will hug my daughter and hold her hand. Thank you, Waldo and Officer Walnut. You're the best.
It's late in the afternoon. Danny and Nurse Nutmeg spotted the girl lying on the sand. Nurse Nutmeg said,
She has a bad sunburn and is still asleep. We need to wake her up.
Danny reached into his gizmo pack and said,
It's time to use the Shake Awake Whacker Whacker Slapper Gizmo.
Danny pressed a button and 2 hands on an arm gently slapped the girl's back. The girl woke up from her dream and screamed,
Ouchie, wouchie! I need some cream. My body is sore and very red, all the way from my toe to my head. This sunburn pain is getting worse. Can you help me, Miss Nutmeg the nurse?
Nurse Nutmeg replied as the girl fried,
If you don't want to burn, make sure you turn. On a beach or on a dock, always apply your sunblock.
Down by the water, Tomas and Medic Macadamia heard a little boy crying. He stepped on a stingray and got stung by its tail. Medic Macadamia did a quick inspection just to be sure there was no infection. He then placed some tweezers between his fingers and carefully removed those painful stingers. The boy said,
How can I avoid those stingers? The ones that cause the pain to linger.
Tomas said,
If you beat the sand with your feet, good chance you and the stingray will never meet. Before you and the stingray get into a scuffle, always do the stingray shuffle. Beachgoers did the stingray shuffle dance. Some in their swimsuits, some in their pants.
Lifeguard Bobby Beechnut's eyes are always focused on the water. He saw a little boy fall off his boogie board and crash headfirst into the shallow surf. He was swallowing salt water, and the waves kept dragging him away from shore. Bobby Beechnut studied the rip current and undertow. He knew it was time to use the swimmer skimmer gizmo. Bobby jumped on his jet ski and hurried out to sea. He pulled the boy up on the count of 1, 2, and 3. He then drove back to shore as he heard the crowd roar, Thank you, Health Nuts! It is you who we adore! Bobby Beechnut waved to the crowd. He blew a kiss, then he bowed. Next, Kid Cashew said, as he stood on the sand, Stay a little longer and watch the Health Nut Team Band. The sun is setting, and it's 8 o'clock. The Health Nuts Team Band is ready to rock. Todd plays guitar, and Tanya plays bass. Moss plays drums, and picks up the pace. Tess is on keyboards, and Penny's on sax. Tonight you will learn many healthy facts. Please listen to the Almond Twins and me. You can hear our music on your CD. It was a busy summer at the beach. It was time to say goodbye. The Health Nuts Team Blimp is ready to take them to any place where children need help. They may be flying to your state next, so be on the lookout for the Health Nuts Team.
That hurts! Stop that right now! Oh, that hurts! Cut it out! I'm calling the police on you! I'm getting my attorney! You're in trouble, mister! J. James!